Okay, chat. We're going to be listening to OK Computer today by Radiohead. I've never heard any of their albums before. I know that this one is widely regarded as one of the best albums of all time. I think on Rate Your Music, it's like second highest rated ever behind To Pimp a Butterfly. This one was apparently, within a year of its release, being called one of the best albums ever. I don't know at all what to expect from it. I don't know what it's going to sound like, what kind of rock it's going to be, or if it's even going to be rock. Although I think it is. But I don't know if it's going to be like Pink Floyd kind of psychedelic, trippy kind of rock, or if it's going to be harder hitting, or if it's going to be poppy. I don't know what kind of music to expect from it. It's about 53 minutes long. It's 12 tracks. I'm going to go into it with an open mind as always and see how we feel about it. I don't know that I'll upload the reaction to YouTube. I have over 30 videos on there right now that I need to edit and post. And instead of keeping you guys waiting for super long for the edit to be done and then re-edited to get around copyright and the video is going to be all cut up, I might just make this one exclusive to the members and patrons of the channel and those of you that watch it in the chat, and then write a review for it and put that out on YouTube. You know, it'll take less time, it'll be out sooner, and you'll get my thoughts more fleshed out and more developed on the album that way. We'll have to see. This was a special request made by Sammy, and I really appreciate you, dude. You can also send in any special requests for any reactions that you might want if you send in a $30 donation to the channel, if you use the Streamlabs link, and I will get to it as soon as possible. But with that said, I'm very excited to just jump into the project. It's from the year that I was born. It actually came out 18 days after I did. So it's just about as old as I am. Let's see what it sounds like, man. Track 1 is Airbag. Okay. Very crunchy drums. Washed out guitar sound. Very nice fat bass line. Loving the stereo shaping on the guitars too. There are like some strings on my right ear and some really nice little guitar riffs on my left ear. Sounds like I can hear a tambourine. What's the lead singer's name? He's got kind of this like crooning kind of a style that he's using right here that I enjoy. Yeah, at times he almost sounds like he's moaning or mumbling his lyrics, you know, just kind of like crooning, I think is the best way to use the word to use there. I like it. Very bright ambient sound here to these guitars. What's good outside the inside? Is there like some scratching going on right there? Okay, yeah, the really bleepy sounds almost sound like a spaceship, you know, like a center console for something alien and foreign. This is an interesting mix of like psychedelic kind of trippy rock, but also kind of bright and ambient. I'm interested in this, man. This is a nice fusion, I think. The sleigh bells get you? Very Christmassy, you're right. Like, what is this whipping, windy sound on my left ear? There's a very high-pitched little beep sound. Almost feels like feedback. Okay, so from that first track, I'm getting washed out guitars with some very wide panning for different guitar riffs. I mean, the drums are relatively simple, but they're mixed pretty far back. At the start, they felt kind of crushed, you know, beneath the weight of all the other instruments. I'm hearing a lot more going on the top end, though, than on the bottom end, right? The bass is nice and thick, or the bass line is nice and thick and fat, and it holds everything down on the low end, but the top end is just where all the exploration kind of happens with the different sound effects and the windy, whipping kind of, you know, weird sound was being played on the left ear, and these guitars being played almost like pads, you know, just kind of maintaining chords for a very long, sustained amount of time, creating this almost outer space kind of an energy, right? Everything super reverberant and big. Just feels like it gives a really kind of like, it sort of feels vast and spacious, you know? Almost like it's being played in a cathedral or something even larger, you know? The lead singer's voice kind of melts into the songs, right? His delivery is kind of whiny at some points, and not in the sense that it's high-pitched and annoying, but in the sense that he kind of lingers on some of the vowels, and he kind of like lets his voice bleed into the rest of the music a little bit. I said it almost felt a little like he was crooning, you know? And I enjoy it. It's, like I said, it's not as straightforward as I was expecting it to be. Like, I was expecting it to be either pop rock or, you know, something psychedelic or something ambient. And it's a weird blend kind of a thing, you know? It's interesting. I do like it. The song uses a drum loop created by Tom and Phil, which was then run through Johnny's pedal board by Nigel Godrich to make it more exciting sounding. Yeah, you can say it sounds exciting for sure. Track 2, Paranoid Android. That was interesting, the first song, I think. I'm intrigued. Oh wow, and then this next one already sounds way more acoustic and raw. I'm hearing some really cool percussion too. Guitar panned hard left. I'm hearing like a wood block and then one of those ones that like a scraper kind of percussion on the right side. Very sweet falsetto performance. The twang to those guitar strings, the acoustic guitar strings, as they're being strummed. I love that texture. There's a shaker on the left ear too. There's lots of interesting textures with this song. Hey, I like this a lot. This riff right here is sick. Whoa! Yeah, 7/4. Well, 7/8. I cannot tell what major song inspired this one. Oh! You know, it's interesting you say that Bohemian Rhapsody inspired this, because I was going to say he has kind of a theatrical performance here, like a Freddie Mercury-esque kind of approach to it, but I felt that might be blasphemous, or I don't know if I would get myself into trouble for comparing the two, you know? But at the start of the song, I thought he kind of sounded like Freddie Mercury. That's crazy. Yeah, the really epic drop with the harder guitars coming in out of nowhere, taking us out of that kind of folk acoustic kind of a energy that the song had previously. It's like we went from Lonely Space Cowboy to Lonely Space Cowboy in the middle of a laser beam gunfight. You know what I mean? Like things picked up very dramatically, and I really enjoy that. The synths on my right ear. I love the way that they use the distortion to add grit and like fuzziness to the track. This is definitely going on a playlist. Very nice. The vocal harmonies, the like synth strings that came in on the right side. Oh, you're good, Sammy. We're just on track 2. I'm enjoying the fuck out of it, man. Very cool. Lots of layers here vocally too. I really think it's working, man. Yeah. That's a killer riff. We're back with the weird windy kind of sound on my left ear. Shaker going crazy on my right. Really nice. That's the best one so far. Epic track. If this entire album has this kind of Space Cowboys vibe, I'm so in. I'm so in. The use of reverb is really what gives it that kind of outer space feeling, you know? 2 seconds.
Smell a thing. You watch your feet for cracks in the pavement.
Oh. Bob Dylan's another one. I've never heard an album of his.
For the folks back home, of all these weird creatures who lock up their spirits.
Yeah, I'm loving how lush the piano is on my right ear. The keyboards, you know? Little keys are so tight. Oh, that was a really nice riff on my left ear. The separation of all the instruments, every track has been very nice because you can pick out all the little details so easily. I love the way they mixed it. Those glistening little melodies coming down, almost like rain.
In a country lane, late at night when I'm driving, take me on board their beautiful ship, show me the world as I love to see it.
Really? I'm enjoying this ride, man. Yeah. I'm so lost in this. It really feels like they're building a universe, you know? And I don't know why, but I feel lonely listening to this. It really feels like there's a lonely vibe to it. I think it's because of how big they make everything else in the track sound. You feel so small in comparison. It's a wonderful song, man. I kind of feel sad, you know? Like I enjoy it so much, but there's this nagging loneliness that's coming up from inside me.
Wake from your sleep.
Oh yeah.
The drying of your tears today. We escape. We escape.
Oh wow, that's kind of haunting.
Pack
Such a soft delivery.
and get dressed before your father hears a
Oh no.
fall. Oh hell breaks loose.
The use of choir vocals, man. Just adds to the ominous energy. Yeah, it's a choir synth for sure. The way the vocals just cut out and come back in immediately. It's definitely a synth, but it sounds so cool. This song is so sad, man. From what I can tell, it's somebody grabbing their kids and leaving their partner, right? They've suffered some sort of abuse and they're running from it. I love this. This is going on a playlist.
Such a chill. Such a chill.
I was not expecting the bass to be so distorted. Whatever that is going on over the top end, the really high-pitched sound, it's so interesting. This is such a broken performance, you know? You can hear his voice cracking and the sadness as he sings it. That one is one of the best songs. so far as well. That was awesome. Damn. This one so far might be the most straightforward, just pop rock song that we've had so far. All right, I've restarted the recording. We had a little technical difficulty there. Okay. Rewind a couple seconds. I really like this one. I think this is definitely the least weird experimental song so far, you know? Just very easy on the ears, very pretty. The guitars all sound very beautiful. The drums are very present in this one too, which we haven't gotten a super whole lot of from them. This one's like a really cool pop rock ballad kind of. You know what this song is? This song can be played at the prom. That's what this song is. It reminds me of cheesy teenage movie prom night. This song is being played. It's kind of romantic, you know? Nice. We don't get the really weird beepy sounds until the very end. Weird time signature stuff going on a little bit. Yeah, when we get into that segment of the song, yeah. Crushed like a bug in the ground. Da, 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 da. Yeah, they do some weird time signature stuff there. Most of the song is just 4/4 though. Really big grand piano, hammering on those keys. Damn, this actually gives me like some... There's like some early 2000s rock that now that I'm hearing this, clearly they took inspiration from this, you know? I'm thinking of some Green Day stuff. I'm thinking of some other stuff. That sounds almost just like this, you know? Crazy influential here. If they were the first ones to kind of do this, and I'm assuming that, you know, since the album is held in such high regard, it clearly changed some things. Yeah, no, this is ahead of its time for sure. That detuned was so British. Oh, damn. Not the Hitler hairdo. See, it's also very theatrical. And it's similar things that I was saying about Pink Floyd, you know? It's like rock for theater kids. I still have to listen to Dark Side of the Moon. And Wish You Were Here. No. I've heard on the channel The Wall, I've heard Animals. There was another one I heard too. But I haven't heard those ones now. I loved Animals. It was one of my favorites from Pink Floyd. Oh, very nice here. Yeah, man. They were requests. I forget who it was, but they left Wish You Were Here and Dark Side of the Moon for later. Yeah, this again, it's also one of the more straightforward, less weirder experimental songs that we've gotten on here. Also kind of feels just like a really soft rock ballad. I mean, Boulevard of Broken Dreams coded, you know what I mean? This is just a similar kind of a tempo, similar drum patterns, big piano at the center of it all with some guitars accompanying it and not really being the main focus of it. Kind of sad lyrics, kind of introspective lyrics, some vocal harmonies that came in towards the end that were really interesting. And again, they left the kind of really weird shit for the very, very end. But I really am enjoying this so far. And again, this one isn't as kind of trippy as some of the first few tracks. It doesn't make use of the reverb as much as some of the first few tracks. So it also is giving us some variety here that I really enjoy. We've gotten like some folk music on here. We've gotten some rock, some like trippy ambient shit, some softer pop rock. This is just very cool so far.
Fitter, happier, more productive.
Featuring Daft Punk, huh?
Not drinking too much. Regular exercise at the gym, 3 days a week. Getting on better with your associate employee contemporaries. At ease. Eating well, no more microwave dinners and saturated fats. A patient better driver, a safer car, baby smiling in backseat. Sleeping well, no bad dreams, no paranoia. Careful to all animals, never washing spiders down a plug hole. Keep in
Plug
contact
hole?
with old friends, enjoy a drink now and then.
The weirdest way to say drain.
Credit, moral, bank, hole in wall, favors for favors, fond but not in love. Charity standing orders, on Sundays reading road supermarket.
Yeah, man, this is depressing.
Rocks or putting boiling water on the hands, car wash, also on Sundays. No longer afraid of the dark or midday shadows, nothing so ridiculously teenage and desperate, nothing so childish. At a better pace, slower and more calculated. No chance of escape. Now self-employed, concerned, but powerless.
Yeah, I said at the start that it reminded me of like
Society.
Lonely Space Cowboy,
Will not cry in public. Less chance of illness.
Trek Through the Stars.
Grip in the wet. Shot of baby strapped in backseat. A good memory. Still cries at a good film. Still kisses with saliva. No longer empty and frantic. Like a cat. Tied to a stick. That's driven into frozen winter shit. The ability to laugh at weakness. Calm. Fitter. Healthier. And more productive. A pig. In a cage. On antibiotics.
This is so sad, dude. Yeah, for sure. I know I'm getting that. That's like the rules of society that you have to adhere to be happy, quote unquote. It's a prison. Mr. Meeseek said it best, existence is pain. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I'm restarting this. God damn. Those rinky-dink, twangy-wangy guitars, bro. Hell yeah. So much personality. Tell me this doesn't sound like a futuristic Western. Red Dead Robotics. Playlist. That guitar is singing, dude. Yeah.
It's just business. Catapulting just like
This is one of my favorite songs. It's a little more aggressive. It's got some swing. This guitar solo on my left ear is awesome. It's criminal to have this pan so far left. Yo, these guys fuck, man. Goddamn. Song made me itchy and shit. Ugh. That was awesome. Energy behind that, the swagger, the charisma, just the power. Love it. How do we go from that to this? Oh, hell yeah, Sammy. You know ball. That's crazy. Really great song. What in the twilight is this? I'm telling you, this shit sounds like Twilight. Not gonna lie though, I fuck with this. It's a little edgier and darker, but I fuck with it. It's a hard left coming off of that last track though, but. Oh, my wife is gonna love this song. This song sounds like being depressed, getting shit-faced, and smoking a pack of cigarettes. And I added it to like 3 playlists, so what does that say about me? This is like somebody desperately trying to escape their current reality, man. These blaring guitars, they almost feel like an alarm, you know? The strings coming in soaring on my left ear. Oh yeah. Yeah, this shit is killer, man. I'm loving this. Oh man. This is gonna give me an existential crisis. Bro, then why do I feel like this in Brazil, man? The little bells on my left, the very softly plucked guitars on my right. Everything about this is like they're trying to comfort you. It's gonna be okay, you know? Wow, man. This is a very bittersweet song. This is a very bittersweet track. It's very nice. This album is a roller coaster of emotions, dude. It goes so high and so low in terms of the energy of the songs, you know? Watch this one be heavy metal. The next one is the last one. It goes by pretty quickly. It's over 50 minutes, but it's very fast. When you get to songs that sound like this, you can see how much they shaped pop rock in those early 2000s, man. Damn, dude. The head of state called for me by name, but I don't have time for him is hard. Killer guitar solo, man. I was totally just zoning out listening to this. For sure. I wonder what vibe they're gonna go for to close the project out. Looks like a much slower one. First dance at a wedding type beat. Damn, man. Oh, some really interesting chord changes there, and I think they ended the bar one beat early there. Damn, man. I think it goes from 6/8 to 3/4. And that kind of gives it this swing that it has, this almost waltzy feeling. His voice almost sounds like a theremin sometimes with the quivering thing he does. The vibrato. Yeah, I think this is 3/4 because they emphasize that third beat. Very emotional guitars here. It's almost like they're singing too. Big drum fill. Yeah, for sure, Sammy. It's crazy that the last thing he says is slow down and the first song is called Airbag. Kind of loops back into itself. Okay, computer. Radiohead. Damn. Much better than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. I was worried it might be a drag since it's the songs tend to be on the longer side. But it's such a roller coaster of emotions that you go through as you listen to it. I mean, they really do take you on very high highs and very low lows. There's a little bit of everything in here. They play some folk music. They do some really interesting stuff with synths, with great sound design. And, you know, towards the beginning of the project, they start off a little bit more experimental. And they have some more distorted, fuzzy textures with some very interesting, like, outer space feeling, sounds in the music, with lots of reverb and some interesting like beeping sounds that they put in the background that remind me of like a center console on a spaceship or something. And there were twangs of like a Western, movie kind of a style in some of the sounds as well, though. So it was like a futuristic Western, lonely space cowboy kind of a feeling that I was so into towards the start of the album. And towards the middle, we get some folk that eventually kind of winds down into some pop rock that eventually picks back up and then drops back down again. But it was so interesting to kind of hear this and then remember, holy shit, this is, 97. So all the bands that, like, I was born, like I said, 18 days before this dropped. So I didn't listen to this. This is the first time I'm hearing it. But the bands that I grew up listening to, even from like the more popular among adult bands to also some of the bands that teenagers were listening to at the time. I mean, All American Rejects and Plain White Tees and just these like teenage pop rock bands. Even they kind of got a lot of their style from this, and from some of the sounds that I heard on here. So it was kind of nostalgic for me because although I didn't listen to this, I heard a lot of music that sounded like it. And so it just built a lot of respect for me, for them in me, in terms of like how influential this was and how impactful this was. And I mean, I couldn't fault any of these songs for anything really. I'm hesitant to give it a 10 immediately after only hearing it once, but I mean, I can absolutely understand why some people would say within a year of its release that this is one of the better projects ever, because it's a sad, kind of depressing album. It holds up very well, not just musically, but also in terms of like some of the subject matter that they get into, and that's very sad. But I also feel like that's just a testament to the brilliance, in the writing and in the music as well. So, yeah, no, I loved it. I mean, there's really nothing else to say. It speaks for itself. It says a whole lot. And I loved the way the music made me feel. I loved the music itself. I loved the writing. Yeah, it's just fantastic. Fantastic. So, with that said, Sammy, thank you so much for sending this in, man. We got to do it in rainbows now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys later. Until next time. Peace out.